2 in 1. Wait, that was 4. 2 in 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this drugstore back to school makeup look. You can do this for school, for work, anywhere you have to go quick. You can do this in about 15 minutes once you get like your routine down. Jade. And I wanted to do something affordable, which is why I use drugstore products, because if you're in high school or you're going to college, you want to save some moolah. So I use mostly drugstore products, and this is a look you can wear with no false eyelashes, and you can still rock it, and the highlight is popping. And if you, and I did hairstyles. I did 3 hairstyles, and that's at the end of this video. I'll put like the times if you just want to see the hairstyles, or if you want to skip straight to the tutorial, I'll put the times somewhere where it starts at. And let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy. And thanks for being here, and thanks for coming back, you know? Gigi. My dog is playing with the cat toy. Now I'm just gonna moisturize my face. I'm gonna use the It Transit Camera Close-Up Mask Moisturizer and Primer in one. Like I
said in my last video, my go-to summer glow. I don't layers of makeup on my face, so this is great because it's a moisturizer and a primer in one. I've been using it for a couple days and I like it. And I like it because it gets kind of tacky. I was using the Nivea Men one, but I read that that wasn't good for your face because a primer is supposed to sit on top of your skin and like put a barrier between your face and your makeup. But the Nivea Men is meant for like men who shave, and it sinks into your skin. So basically, over time, your skin will start breaking out, and it's not a happy time. So I'm just rubbing this in until it gets tacky. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows and come back. I have an eyebrow tutorial that I'll link down below. Excuse my eyebrows because I'm letting them grow out. So, I'm gonna do foundation. I'm trying to keep this like mostly drugstore, like affordable products, just because if you're like in high school or you're in college, most likely you want to save some money. So you don't have to use exact products. You can use whatever foundation you like. It's up to you. But if you have dry skin, I would recommend the Maybelline BADESCU. It's really moisturizing. Like it doesn't have a matte finish. It has sort of a satin finish. And if you have kind of oily skin, normal to oily skin, you can use the Maybelline Fit Me. And if you have super oily skin, you can use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. That one's super good, super full coverage, super matte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte & Poreless in the shade 128 on the center of my face, and then I'm going to use the Maybelline BADESCU in the shade 30 on the perimeter of my face, just because this is a darker shade and I just want to give some dimension to my face. I'm going to pour a little bit on my hand. I'm just doing a little bit because this is just going on the center of my face. Take this e.l.f. foundation brush and I'm going to kind of like paint it on my face. I'm just using the brush to apply it, and then I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. So I'm going to take a pump of the other foundation and put that on my forehead and around underneath my cheekbones. Yeah, now. Take this Real Technique sponge. It is damp. You want to make sure your sponges are damp, or else it just defeats the purpose of the sponge because everything will get soaked up into it. So I just dampen it with water.
Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out.
I learned this from Daisy Marquez, the double chin thing. So cute, right? Just so that way you don't have like a line. I used to forget to blend it down my neck. Don't forget, or you'll have a mask. You don't want a mask, girl. I like to start off with a light layer. You want to start off with a light layer so it doesn't look cakey. If you have like good skin, one layer will be enough. My skin is going through some things. So I'm going to let this like set. You want to let it set and then go back in with more, because I learned this from Wayne Goss. I'll link his channel down below. I learned a lot from him. He's a very great makeup artist, and he says you should let your makeup set and then go back in with with extra coverage, so that way you don't move the coverage you already have. You want to let this set first. So while this is setting, I'm going to do my eyeballs. I use this Maybelline BADESCU concealer and like do like one dot on each eye, and then just blend that out with it. This is just going to take out the color. Like I have veins on my eyelids, I have like discoloration, so this is just going to make it a flat color. So our colors that we put on top can pop. Alright, so I did one eye. My goal for this like look is supposed to be like super simple. So I'm gonna be using my favorite drugstore eyeshadow palette. It's a neutral palette. I've used it on my channel before, and it's the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Matte palette. This palette is the best palette I found at the drugstore. The shadows are creamy, and it's very hard to find with matte eyeshadows, especially at the drugstore, but this is very bueno. If you can get your hands on it, you should. Every time my cousin says she goes, it's always sold out. The Sonia Kashuk is found at Target, so if you're looking for it, that's where it's at.
So first thing I'm going to do is going to take this Sonia Kashuk 109 fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take this matte white shade right here.
And just set that concealer that I put onto my eyelid, just because eyeshadows blend better on top of other eyeshadows, so rather than on top of creams, if you feel what I'm saying. Do you feel the love?
I'm gonna take this pinky shade, Clearly I Love It, this pinky shade and this mauve shade up here, and just like dab into both of them.
And put this into my crease. The goal for my eye look is just to be like wide and awake. You want to look like you didn't just wake up a couple minutes ago or a couple hours ago. See, I'm just doing like circular motions and windshield wiper motions just to diffuse the color. Going in with some more of that color, and I'm bringing it into my inner, what is this called? I don't know. This inner part of my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with these two shades that I love so much. And just mix both of them, just because I want kind of like an orangey tone in there too. Pinky mauve going now, I'm gonna put some orange in there. Now I'm gonna go in with like basically these three shades at the bottom row. I'm just gonna mix them all up with a Luxie small 231 blending brush. I'm just gonna mix those shades and just pack this on my lid. This is just gonna open up our eye. So I'm just gonna pack it, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone too. I'm just going to go in and blend it because some of the shade got into my crease. So you don't want that going on. To blend it even farther, I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk 116 blending brush. It's just like a dome blending brush. And I'm going to take that orange shade and put that into my crease just to get that white shade out of my crease. Now to get that extra coverage, I'm going to take some more of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte+Poreless, a little tiny bit on my hand just to give me some more coverage. So I'm just going to dot it where I need more coverage, just like I did in my other video. And like I said, this helps it so your makeup won't look cakey. You just put the extra where you need it. And with the sponge, blend the places where I don't have any active acne. So like if you have like acne scars, you want to use a sponge because it's going to thin out the product and not make it so cakey. If I keep looking this way, it's because there's a mirror. So my bad. Gotta see what I'm doing. So right here, I'm just going to dab it lightly. And I'm avoiding like my mole because I want it to look natural. Like I'm not wearing makeup, but clearly I am. Alright, now I'm gonna go in where I need, where I have that, like the resin acne. Like that should not be able to cover up because it's like texture. But like the scars, they can get covered up. Now I'm just gonna take my ring finger and dab out those areas. Now I'm gonna moisturize my lips with this Vaseline Lip Therapy Aloe. It's basically like out there, what? Basically like Vaseline and like a little. So to make sure like everything's not cakey, I'm just gonna run this all over my face, just so I can pick up the extra foundation. I'm going with this NYX Dark Circle Corrector in the shade Light Pale. It's just like a pinky toned corrector. Corrector cancels out like blue tones and like dark grayish tones. So since I have that underneath my eyes, I'm just going to do this before I apply my lighter concealer. Because sometimes if you have dark circles and you go in with a lighter concealer, it can kind of make your under eyes look gray. So correcting is going to make that not happen.
I'm going to take a sponge and put that right underneath my eye. And you can like see the difference it made. It just brightens it up so much.
And I'm like pinching this because like it's a little too fat. Not everyone needs to correct. If you don't have like dark blue tones underneath your eyes, then you don't need to do that, it'll be pointless. But now I'm going to take this Maybelline, ow, my foot. Okay, I'm going to take this Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in the shade 01 Light. This is actually a little too light for me. I should have went up a shade. So I'm going to keep this like very minimum, like I'm not going to put a lot. So I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, Cupid's bow, chin. You want to put it, like put your highlight, like you want it on the center of your nose and on your forehead and on your chin, just to balance out. If you only put it underneath your eyes, it can kind of look off, like you'll be like, everywhere else is kind of like bronzed up in like your shade and then just bright under eyes, it kind of doesn't balance out, so you want to balance it out. I'm going to spray my face with the BADESCU facial spray with rose water. I'm just going to spray that so it can allow it to blend better. Take this Real Technique sponge and blend that out. I'm just gonna take the concealer and sharpen it up. Next, liquid illuminator. This is an unnecessary step unless you want to glow. So this is the NYX liquid illuminator in Gleam, and it's just kind of like a rose gold color. Super pretty, super pretty. Just looks like that. I'm just gonna take my sponge and apply this on top of my cheekbones. And I'm turning my sponge around to blend it out. You want to do this before you do powder because creams blend on better on top of other creams, not on top of powder. It'll kind of make it look patchy, so that's a little tip.
I'm also going to put it above my eyebrow too.
So I just give you like a slight dew. So now that I have all my creams done, I'm going to set my face. Where's my powder? Oh. And you can use a loose powder, but I'm going to take the end of something and kind of like scrape it so that way it turns into like loose powder. I'm going to bake my under eyes. If you don't have a loose powder, this is what you can do. I want to get the RCMA no color powder because Kathleen Light said it was pretty good, so I'm going to get that and try it out and let you know how I feel. Like scrape the powder, you see how it's kind of like scraped up?
Alright, I'm going to dab up my creases.
And take that loose powder and like load it up onto the sponge just so it has a whole bunch on there like that, and put it underneath my eyes.
And like around my nose. Any place like you get oily, so that's where I'm putting it. Really anywhere we put the concealer.
You don't have to bake if you're not a baker. I mean, that's cool with me, but it just leaves your face really smooth. I'm gonna take this round powder brush. I don't know. I know it's from Sonia Kashuk, but like the name came off of it. You can just use any powder brush. I'm gonna take this. And by the way, I don't know if I said this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in translucent. So it doesn't have any color. It's just translucent. So I'm just gonna take the powder and kind of dab it on. Like I'm not blending. I'm just pushing it in. Because I feel when you blend, you move the product that's on your face. So you don't want to move that hard work. Like any brush and sweep away that bakage. I don't leave it for too long. You can leave it for as long as you want, but I don't leave it for that long. I'm gonna just go all over the place too, and I'm just going in little circular motions. Now I look ghostly. I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna try out this, I don't know if I can try it out, because what if I don't like it? I'm going to try out this blush and bronzer by BH Cosmetics, so it's going to be kind of like a first impression.
I'm going to take a mixture of the two bottom shades.
I don't like that brush, so I'm going to go on with my go-to contour brush. I'm also going to go over here so I can get that jawline sharp. Clean up this contour. Because sometimes it can get a little messy. I'm going to take whatever's left over on that sponge and just like draw a straight line just to clean it up. I have two options if you want to like glow like a diamond, like you want to glow. I would suggest the Wet n Wild Hollywood Boulevard highlighter. This stuff is where it's at. And if you just want to like glow from within, you can use the Essence Contour Powder in 01 Light. This highlight shade is more like a glow from within, like glow, so I'm going to use this highlighter.
Brush 522 taper highlighter brush and highlight.
Use this Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade Adorable. It's just like a baby pink blush. And I'm going to use that same Luxie highlighter brush.
And put that right in between the highlight and the bronzer. Alright, now that I've bronzed up my face, I'm going to set it with this BADESCU facial spray.
I'm going to spray my sponge and then set it because I find when I do this, like mist it on my face, I feel like I waste a lot of it. So I'm just going to spray this and dab it over my face. Mostly on my cheeks because I want the highlight to kind of sink into my face, not like lay on top, if you know what I'm saying. And this is going to make the powders and creams become one.
I'm avoiding my under eye.
Back to my eyes, and underneath my lash line, I'm going to run this orangey shade underneath my lash line, very messily. I'm going to take the Luxie 231 tapered blending brush.
Oh.
Smoke it out a little bit. Take the NYX Wonder Pencil and put that in my waterline. I'm highlighting my inner corners with that same Hollywood Boulevard highlighter. Just going to open up our eyes even more and give us like a bright-eyed look. As I said, that's like what the goal is. You want to look bright-eyed and awake.
And I'm also going to highlight my cupid's bow.
Primer to my eyelashes, Black Lash Primer by Blinc. Lash volumizing mascara. Whoa, look at this one. Mascara stinks. Someone needs to come up with a mascara that smells good. I'm gonna wear false eyelashes. Go for it if you don't. That's cool. It looks good with or without eyelashes, so you do you. You do you, bro. And for lower lash mascara, because I'm like high maintenance like that, I don't like the little black stuff to get down here because I just baked and did all this work. I don't want black dots all over my under eyes. So for that, I use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I really like it because it's a small, tiny wand. It lets me get like really up in there.
Alright, so like if you get this,
you just want to wait for it to dry and get a Q-tip and it'll come right off. So we'll get a Q-tip and do this other eye mascara because it kind of looks weird. So, and I'm going to take this Essence lip liner. I really, really love these lip liners. I think they're about like $2 each, but they're creamy and they line your lips, you know. And this is in the color Satin Mauve. Know what to do. I always wear this one though. I'm gonna wear this one. 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 I will say this. I've tried the ColourPop liquid lips and I hate them. They're so dry, like way more drier than this. Like, I just can't. Like if I wear them, I have to put a gloss on top of this. It's like you can choose. So I'm just gonna let it dry and do this trick because you don't want lipstick on your teeth, girl. Don't let the lipstick play you. Don't let it play you. Okay, to make it really clean, I like my lips to be very sharp and precise. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush and just like some foundation and just like go around the edges. I'm just gonna put some of this Vaseline lip therapy over top just so it doesn't look so like a butthole. Because I'm not about the butthole life. Alright, so let's whip out this hair. Oh, I forgot to say, like I got my hair dyed. I kind of feel it, but I'm probably gonna dye it back brown. Alrighty. It doesn't feel so good when you take a hair tie out your hair. You're like,
any kind of brush. And I'm just gonna brush on my hair.
For heat treatment, I'm going to use this IT Hair Care 12-in-1 leave-in treatment. A little bit. I'm just going to put that at the ends of my hair. Because that's 12-in-1, so it does like 12 things. But one of the things it does is protect your hair from heat damage. Okay, so then I'm going to take some dry shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo brand, mostly because they have different scents. This smells like a tropical rainforest. Kind of go far away, or else if you do it really close, you'll get like white in your hair, so you kind of want to go far away. So I'm just going to shake it out. I'm going to be using this Remington curling one, and I think it's, I don't know how big it is, I'll have to look it up. But I got mine at Target for like $20, $30, something like that. It's just like a big fat one that's going to give you those beachy waves. Start off by, and it gets hot pretty fast, so I'm going to start by sectioning my hair into 2 parts. Another tip, before you do your hair, check the weather, because if you spend like an hour straightening your hair, curling your hair, and then it rains, all your hard work is going to be destroyed, and your hair is going to be like, either it's going to fall, your curls are going to fall, or your straight hair is going to become frizzy. So just check the weather before you do your hair, because you don't want your hard work to be wasted. And I'm alternating the way I go, like this one's going forward now, just so the curls won't stick together, because if you do them all the same direction, they will stick together. And because the wand is so big, you can do this pretty quickly. I have really thick hair, and I can do this hairstyle in about like 15 minutes too, because you don't have to hold it that long. You want it to be messy, beachy, messy vibes going on. So I'm going to do the rest of the bottom and come back and show you how I do the crown of my head, like the front part. So I like to start with the back pieces first, so like the back pieces of the hair, so like right here, and then just curl it and throw it to the back. So, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but my heat setting is on the highest setting, 410 degrees, just because my hair is naturally straight and I really want to get that curl in there. And throwing it to the back. But just as I said, check the weather. It is now sprinkling outside, but it's not like I need to go somewhere and look good, so just gotta go to the grocery store today. When I get like to the very, very front pieces, I like to curl all these away from my face just so hair's not in my face. How you curl away, you want to put your curling rod down and wrap away. See how it's going away from my face? That's all. I just touch it, and when the hair feels hot, that's whenever it's ready. How it looks when it's curled. You can wear it however you part your hair. If you part your hair on this side, if you part your hair on that side, if you part your hair down the middle. But I like to spray it with some hairspray. This is Pantene Airspray Healthy Style and Feel Alcohol-Free Hairspray. Anti-humidity for smooth styles, brushable, flexible hold. I don't like hairsprays that make your hair hard. I like to be able to like touch my hair and still be like soft. So what I do once the curls have set, I just shake it out so it can get like fluffy. I don't like to run a brush through it because I feel like it defeats the purpose of curling your hair and it makes it frizzy. And I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. Alright, so you can do your hair however you part it. I usually part my hair like to the side, so this would be how I would wear it. Okay, my nose. So I'm going to show you another hairstyle that I like is like a low bun. So I like to part my hair down the middle when I do this. So, and what you want to do is part your hair down the middle. Why is this little hair like playing? Hold for a second. Once you part your hair down the middle, take like the crown pieces that you want to like be left out. So I usually do like a piece like this size, and then like a piece like that size, and then I'm gonna gather like my hair. I'm not brushing it because you don't want to like mess up your curls. So this way you could just like you could wear the like it curly the first day and then do this hair style the second day, and you don't have to like recurl your hair or anything. You can also do like a pony. I'll show you the pony and the bun. So I'm actually gonna tease my hair a little bit. Crown. This is just like a teasing comb, teasing brush. And I like to take a piece of hair and like, okay, that's too thick. I take a piece of hair and wrap it around the hair tie, so that way the hair tie is concealed. Bobby hair. This bobby pin is probably too huge, but what else? Okay. So you have like the little front pieces framing your face, and you have like a nice messy ponytail. So that's the second one. And then the third one is kind of like the same thing, except for I'm just gonna have like a nice little full bun back there. See, I'm going to take the hair, and all I do is like messily wrap it like this, and just take a hair tie all around it. So you have like a nice bunnage going on, and like with the extra pieces that are like falling down, I just use those to wrap around the bun. And then take a bobby pin and stick it. So you have like this big juicy bun. I can't really see it like some back. Good, but then it does not look good. Alright, so that's like the third one, and then that's it. So if you, hold on, I can't handle it. My favorite's probably like it either down or the messy pony, so I'm gonna put it back in the messy pony. You can like tease this if you want, like, it to have more volume, but I'm good with it. So, and like if you like see some pieces that are like straight, you can go back in and curl them. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up if you did, and I hope you have a great school year. Hope you are blessed and with good grades, and if you're graduating, I hope you get some scholarships. And if you're in college, I hope you have a great semester and you succeed in everything that you do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Did I say that already? Yes, I did. And I hope you have a great day, and I love you. Bye-bye.